Have you ever felt stuck, working hard, but not moving forward? Most people spend their days busy, with tasks that don't truly matter, waiting for life to give them a break. The truth is, life doesn't give breaks, you create them. The most powerful step you can take right now is to focus on yourself. Not your job, not your distractions, not what everyone else is doing. You. When you invest time in learning, growing, and building habits, everything else changes. Your opportunities grow, your confidence grows, and your results grow. The longer you wait, the more time slips away. Today is not just another day. It's your chance to decide who you want to become. Focus your energy, take control, and start investing in yourself, because the person you build today shapes the life you will live tomorrow. Most people think they are focused because they are busy all day. They wake up early, rush to work, scroll on their phones, answer messages, and feel tired at night. But being busy is not the same as being focused. Focus means deciding what truly matters and giving your best energy to that one thing. Without focus, effort is wasted. You can work hard for years and still stay in the same place if your energy is scattered. When you lack focus, you react to life instead of directing it. You let other people, problems, and small distractions decide how your day goes. A notification pulls you here, a problem pulls you there, and suddenly the day is gone. At the end of the day, you feel exhausted but not proud. You feel tired, not fulfilled. This happens because your attention was divided into too many pieces. Focus starts with a decision. You must decide what is important and what is not. You cannot give the same attention to everything in life. When everything is important, nothing is important. Successful people are not successful because they do more things. They are successful because they do fewer things better. They choose one direction and stay with it long enough to see results. Lack of focus often comes from fear. Fear of missing out. Fear of disappointing others. Fear of choosing the wrong path. So people keep all doors half open and never walk fully through one. But progress requires commitment. You cannot move forward while constantly looking left and right. Focus means saying no to many good things so you can say yes to the right thing. Focus also requires clarity. If you don't know what you want, you will never know what to focus on. Your mind will jump from one idea to another. Clear goals give direction to your energy. When your goal is clear, your daily actions become clear. You wake up knowing what deserves your time and what does not. Another enemy of focus is comfort. Comfort makes you choose what is easy instead of what is necessary. Scrolling, watching, talking, and delaying feel comfortable, but they steal your future. Focus often feels uncomfortable because it demands discipline. It asks you to sit with one task, one book, one skill, even when it feels boring or difficult. But that discomfort is a sign of growth. Focus is not about doing more hours. It is about doing the right hours. 1 hour of focused work is more valuable than 10 hours of distracted effort. When you focus deeply, you learn faster, improve faster, and grow faster. Your confidence increases because you see progress. Small progress builds belief, and belief builds momentum. Without focus, talent is wasted. Many people have ability, intelligence, and potential, but their lives never change because they never concentrate their power. Focus turns potential into results. It takes your energy and points it in one direction, like sunlight through a magnifying glass. Scattered light warms, but focused light burns. Focus also protects your time. Time is limited, and once it is gone, it never returns. When you focus, you respect your time. You stop giving it away to things that do not help you grow. You become more intentional with your days, and your days slowly shape your future. Every great change in life begins when a person decides to focus. Not tomorrow, not next year now. When focus becomes a habit, progress becomes natural. Personal growth always comes before a better life. Many people wait for the right opportunity, the right job, or the right person to appear before they start improving themselves. They believe that once conditions change, they will change. But life does not work that way. Conditions improve only after the person improves. Growth is not the result of success. Success is the result of growth. When you focus on personal growth, you take responsibility for your life. You stop saying, "If only things were different," and start saying, "I need to become better." This shift is powerful because it puts control back in your hands. You may not control the economy, your boss, or other people, but you always control your effort to learn, grow, and improve. The moment you accept this truth, you stop feeling helpless and start feeling capable. Personal growth begins with learning. If you don't learn, you stay the same. The world moves forward every day, and if you stay still, you are actually moving backward. Reading books, listening to wise voices, and learning new skills expand your thinking. As your thinking grows, your choices improve. Better choices lead to better actions, and better actions lead to better results. Growth always follows this simple chain. Many people underestimate small improvements. They think growth must be big and dramatic to matter. In reality, small daily improvements create massive change over time. One page of reading a day becomes many books in a year. One new skill learned slowly becomes a powerful advantage in the future. Personal growth is quiet and slow, but its impact is strong and lasting. Another important part of personal growth is self-awareness. You must be honest with yourself about your weaknesses. Growth does not mean pretending you are perfect. It means admitting where you need to improve. When you avoid your weaknesses, they control you. When you face them, you gain power over them. Honest self-evaluation is uncomfortable, but it is necessary for progress. Personal growth also requires patience. You do not see results immediately, and that is where many people quit. They stop growing because they don't see fast rewards. But growth works like planting seeds. You don't dig up the soil every day to check if something is happening. You water it, protect it, and trust the process. With time, growth shows itself. As you grow, your standards change. You begin to expect more from yourself. You become more careful with your time, your habits, and your environment. You stop settling for excuses because you know you are capable of more. This inner change is important because it shapes your outer life. Your income, relationships, and confidence often rise to match the person you are becoming. Personal growth is not about comparing yourself to others. It is about comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. When you focus on your own progress, jealousy and insecurity fade away. You become focused on your journey, your pace, and your purpose. This creates peace and clarity. In the end, everything in your life improves when you improve. Your skills become stronger, your mindset becomes clearer, and your confidence becomes natural. When you grow, you attract better opportunities without chasing them. Growth turns effort into results and effort into meaning. Your value in the world is closely connected to what you know and what you can do. Many people work hard every day, but stay stuck because their value does not increase. Effort alone is not enough. If you keep doing the same things with the same skills, you will keep getting the same results. Learning is what changes your position, your options, and your future. When you learn, you expand your ability to solve problems. Every job, business, or opportunity rewards problem solving. The more problems you can handle, the more valuable you become. People who learn new skills are not easily replaced because they bring something extra to the table. This is why learning increases your confidence. You are no longer afraid of change because you know you can adapt. Learning does not only mean formal education. Many people believe learning ends when school ends, but real growth often begins after that. Books, online courses, mentors, and real-life experience are powerful teachers. A person who keeps learning stays flexible, while a person who stops learning becomes rigid. In a changing world, flexibility is strength. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for someone else to teach them. They wait for the company, the school, or the system to invest in them. But valuable people invest in themselves first. They take responsibility for their own education. They understand that knowledge is an asset that no one can take away. Learning also improves the way you think. It sharpens your judgment and helps you make better decisions. Poor decisions often come from limited understanding. When your mind is trained through learning, you see opportunities where others see problems. You begin to think long-term, instead of reacting emotionally in the moment. Many people avoid learning because it feels uncomfortable. Learning forces you to admit that you don't know something. It challenges your ego. But growth always begins with humility. The moment you accept that you don't know everything, you open the door to improvement. Pride keeps people stuck, learning moves them forward. Consistent learning compounds over time. What you learn today may not seem useful immediately, but it prepares you for future opportunities. Skills connect in unexpected ways. Knowledge gained in one area often helps you succeed in another. Over time, your learning creates a strong foundation that supports your progress. Learning also improves communication. When you know more, you can explain ideas better and express yourself with clarity. This increases your influence. People listen to those who speak with understanding and confidence. Influence is valuable in every area of life, from leadership to relationships. Another benefit of learning is independence. When you rely only on what you already know, your options are limited. Learning gives you choices. It allows you to change careers, start new projects, or grow in your current role. It reduces fear because you are not trapped in one way of living. Your income, opportunities, and respect often rise with your level of skill and knowledge. The marketplace rewards value. When you bring more value, you receive more in return. Learning is not an expense, it is an investment that pays for itself many times over. In the long run, learning keeps you relevant. The world changes, technology changes, and systems change. Those who continue to learn grow with the change instead of being left behind. Your future is quietly being shaped by what you do every day. Most people think big success comes from big actions, but in reality, it comes from small habits repeated over time. Habits may seem unimportant in the moment, but they are powerful because they work daily. What you do once has little effect, but what you do every day decides your direction. Habits remove the need for constant decision-making. When something becomes a habit, you do it without thinking. This can work for you or against you. Good habits move your life forward automatically, while bad habits slowly pull you backward. The danger is that bad habits often feel harmless at first. Skipping reading, delaying work, or choosing comfort seems small, but over time these choices create big gaps between where you are and where you could have been. Many people focus on motivation instead of habits. Motivation is emotional and temporary. It comes and goes depending on mood and circumstances. Habits, on the other hand, remain even when motivation is low. A person with strong habits continues to grow on difficult days. This is why habits are more reliable than feelings. They create consistency, and consistency creates results. Habits also shape your identity. What you repeatedly do becomes part of who you are. If you read daily, you see yourself as a learner. If you exercise regularly, you see yourself as a disciplined person. If you waste time daily, you begin to accept a careless version of yourself. Your habits send a message to your mind about who you are, and your mind works to protect that identity. Changing habits requires awareness. You cannot change what you do not notice. Many habits are automatic and hidden, which makes them dangerous. When you become aware of how you spend your time, you begin to see patterns. Awareness gives you the power to choose differently. You may not change everything at once, but even small adjustments matter. Habits grow through repetition, not intensity. You don't need extreme effort, you need steady effort. A small positive habit done daily is more powerful than a big effort done once a month. This is why patience is essential. Habits take time to form, and results take time to appear. Many people quit too early because they expect fast change. Your environment plays a big role in shaping your habits. If your environment supports bad habits, discipline becomes harder. If your environment supports good habits, progress becomes easier. This includes the people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the spaces you work in. Changing your environment is often easier than changing your willpower. Habits also protect your future self. When you build good habits today, you make life easier tomorrow. You reduce stress, improve confidence, and create stability. Poor habits do the opposite. They create pressure, regret, and unnecessary struggle. Every habit is a vote for the kind of life you are building. Small habits may not show immediate results, but they are always working. Over time, they compound and produce outcomes that look like luck or talent. In truth, they are simply the result of daily choices made consistently. Discipline is one of the most powerful tools a person can develop, yet it is often misunderstood. Many people confuse discipline with punishment or restriction, but in reality, discipline is the ability to control your actions, focus on what matters, and follow through even when you don't feel like it. Motivation may push you for a short time, but discipline carries you over the long road. It is what separates people who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. Discipline begins with small choices. Every day, life presents countless options, and the easy choice is rarely the one that leads to growth. Waking up on time, finishing tasks before leisure, reading instead of scrolling, exercising when tired, these are all acts of discipline. At first they may feel uncomfortable, even annoying, but each small choice strengthens your self-control. Over time, these small decisions compound, creating a strong foundation that supports bigger goals. One of the key aspects of discipline is consistency. Motivation fluctuates. Some days you feel energetic and ready to conquer the world, while other days you feel tired or distracted. If you rely on motivation alone, progress will be inconsistent. Discipline, however, does not rely on feelings. It is the habit of taking the right action, regardless of mood. A disciplined person shows up even when it's difficult, understanding that success is built by steady effort, not occasional bursts of enthusiasm. Discipline also requires delayed gratification. In a world filled with instant rewards, the ability to wait and work for something bigger is rare. People who seek immediate pleasure often sacrifice long-term benefits. The person who is disciplined will choose what builds value over what feels good temporarily. Skipping one night of binge watching to finish a project, saving money instead of spending on luxuries, or investing time in learning a new skill instead of entertainment. These choices may feel small now, but they shape the future significantly. Another important part of discipline is self-awareness. To be disciplined, you must know where your weaknesses lie. If you understand your temptations, distractions, and patterns, you can plan to avoid them. For example, if you know social media steals your focus, discipline might mean scheduling limited time or turning off notifications. Self-awareness allows discipline to be practical rather than rigid. It is not about punishing yourself, but guiding your actions toward what truly matters. Discipline strengthens character. When you develop the ability to control yourself, it shows in other areas of life. You become more reliable, more trustworthy, and more confident. People respect those who can manage themselves because it demonstrates inner strength. Discipline also brings freedom. The more control you have over your actions, the less your impulses, emotions, or circumstances control you. Paradoxically, self-restraint creates personal freedom because it allows you to live by choice rather than by chance. Building discipline is not instantaneous. It grows gradually through repeated practice. You do not become disciplined by reading about it or planning to be disciplined. You become disciplined by doing the actions repeatedly until they become automatic. Every act of self-control, no matter how small, is a brick in the foundation of your discipline. It is cumulative. A day here, a week there, a month consistently practiced, and you begin to notice change in your abilities, habits, and results. Discipline also teaches patience and resilience. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will come. Motivation may fail under pressure, but disciplined habits hold you steady. A disciplined person continues to act, even in uncertainty, knowing that steady effort produces results over time. Challenges are no longer obstacles, but opportunities to strengthen character and persistence. Ultimately, discipline is a choice you make every day. It is the willingness to do what is necessary, even when it is uncomfortable or inconvenient, in order to achieve meaningful goals. Motivation may inspire, but discipline builds. Without discipline, talent, intelligence, or opportunity alone is wasted. With discipline, even ordinary actions produce extraordinary outcomes. Investing in yourself is the most important decision you will ever make. Many people spend time, energy, and money on things that give temporary pleasure, but they forget that the greatest returns come from improving their own mind, skills, and character. Unlike money or possessions, what you build within yourself cannot be taken away. Your knowledge, habits, and abilities become assets that grow over time and open doors you never imagined. Investing in yourself begins with understanding your value. The more capable and knowledgeable you become, the more you can contribute, and the more opportunities will naturally come to you. A person who invests in learning, skill, building, and personal growth attracts opportunities that others miss. Employers, clients, and collaborators notice those who consistently improve themselves. Your effort to grow sets you apart and creates trust in your ability to handle challenges. Time is the first currency you spend when investing in yourself. Many people claim they are too busy, but the truth is that time is always available if prioritized. Choosing to read, learn a new skill, or work on personal development for even 30 minutes a day adds up over weeks, months, and years. The cumulative effect of small, consistent actions is extraordinary. While others waste time on distractions, investing in yourself compounds into abilities and insights that last a lifetime. Investing in yourself also requires financial investment, but it is different from spending on things that depreciate. Courses, books, seminars, coaching, and experiences that expand your knowledge and abilities are investments, not expenses. While the upfront cost may feel high, the return on this investment is far greater than what you spend on temporary pleasures. You gain skills, confidence, and a mindset that creates multiple opportunities for earning, growth, and impact. Mental and emotional investment is equally important. Developing resilience, discipline, and self-awareness strengthens your foundation. When you invest in your mind, you improve decision-making, reduce stress, and enhance creativity. Learning to manage your emotions, set boundaries, and maintain focus ensures that your efforts in other areas are effective. The strongest returns often come from building inner strength and clarity. Investing in yourself is also about health. Without a healthy body and mind, all other investments are limited. Exercise, proper nutrition, and rest are not luxuries. They are essential. A strong, energetic, and alert mind requires a well-maintained body. Treating your body as an asset ensures you can pursue your goals with stamina and focus. Many people underestimate this aspect, but it is a key part of long-term success. The process of investing in yourself also builds confidence. As your skills and knowledge grow, you feel more capable of handling challenges and pursuing opportunities. Confidence is attractive and opens doors in both personal and professional life. It allows you to take risks, speak up, and create paths that previously seemed impossible. Investing in yourself is, in essence, preparing yourself to fully seize life's opportunities. Patience is a critical part of self-investment. The results are rarely immediate. Just as a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your efforts in learning, skill building, and self-improvement take time to produce visible outcomes. Many give up too soon because they expect instant rewards. Those who persevere, however, see exponential returns as their abilities, reputation, and mindset grow over time. Every action you take to improve yourself multiplies over the years. Reading a book, attending a seminar, learning a skill, or forming a good habit might seem small today, but its effect accumulates. By consistently investing in yourself, you create compounding growth, similar to money invested wisely. The results may not be immediate, but over time they are remarkable. Ultimately, investing in yourself is the foundation for all other success. Wealth, relationships, influence, and achievements all grow from the person you become. Money can come and go, trends can change, and circumstances can shift, but your skills, knowledge, and character are permanent. The person you invest in today becomes the life you experience tomorrow.